Defections are shaking Nigeria's new Nigeria People's Party, also known as the NNPP, as lawmakers abandon the Kwankwasiyya movement for the ruling APC. The defections highlight deep cracks within the NNPP's leadership, raising questions about the party's future and its ability to remain a credible opposition force. Tonight, we look beyond the headlines, examining what these defections mean for Nigeria's political balance and the survival of the Kwankwasiyya group, and also the wider struggle for power in Kano State and beyond. Joining me to discuss this is Kabiru Sa'idu Dakata, is the DG, Kano State Signage and Advertisement Agency. He joins, of course, virtually from our Abuja studio. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Dapo, for having me.
All right, what exactly is going on within the Kwankwasiyya movement? For many that are observing this gale of mass defection, could this be the beginning or a major crack within that movement and even the NNPP in Kano State?
So what we are seeing today is politics as usual. As you know, when we are approaching election period, we are likely to see things like this. So what we are seeing is normal. For us as a movement, the Kwankwasiyya movement is solid. The government is working. The people are 100% with the government, 100% with the movement. As you know, Kwankwasiyya has been a long-standing movement, a dominant political movement in Kano and a dominant political movement in some parts of the northern part of this country. So, of course, politicians at a time like this can move from one political party to another. But fortunately for the Kwankwasiyya movement, the support base is with the people, not those politicians holding political offices. So we are okay, we are solid, and there's no cause for alarm.
You say there's no cause for alarm, but we are seeing this gale of mass defection. Does this also not point to maybe, just maybe, the leadership of the group? Maybe there are situations where members are not comfortable with some decisions or policies being taken, by the group. Should it not be a wake-up call for the group to say, look, let's look inward and find out what exactly is going on?
No, this is also not a strange situation for the movement. If you can remember, in 2015, the movement Kwankwasiyya delivered Kano to the APC 100%. All the elective positions were won by the APC. But before 2019 election, Ganduje, who was the then governor of the state, betrayed the movement, and we re-strategized and defeated him in 2019. And also in 2023, we defeated his candidate. So it has nothing to do with the leadership. It's a movement that is being governed by principles, the principle of discipline, fairness, sacrifice, and service to humanity. So our leader is well respected, not only the grand national leader of the movement, all other leaders, even at the grassroots, we respect our leaders. And as you're aware, the movement is not just a political movement any longer. It's now like a development consortium with different branches under it. We have what we call Lapi Ajari, which is like the health component of the movement. We have Scholars Assembly, which is to do with the educational component of the movement. we have what we call CRC, Community Reorientation Committee.
You've stated quite a couple of things. Please hold on.
So, okay. Kwankwasiyya,
I mean, you've stated quite a couple of things, but I would like us to get to specifics as regards its leadership. And talking about Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso himself and his relationship and influence within Kano politics. Some of the opinion that this is beginning to dwindle. Did you get my question?
Hello?
Did you get my question? Are you there, sir? Did you get my question?
No.
Okay, so what's your reaction to some individuals who feel that the influence of the leader of the group, that's Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso's, will I say, grasp or influence in Kano's politics, and even maybe the group is beginning to dwindle, given what we are seeing, right now?
You see, Senator Kwankwaso is a leader, is a well-respected leader across the party lines. Hello?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
So, our leader, Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, is a well-respected leader across the political lines, across the party lines. This is someone that has touched the lives of the people. This is someone that has mentored leaders in the state and is still mentoring leaders. So unless if somebody is not aligning with the ideals of the movement, that is how someone can begin to complain about the leadership style of the leader. What we are seeing today, the support from the masses is not just something that was earned just overnight. The movement has been working for the people. If you recall the current free education policy that His Excellency, the Executive Governor of the state, Kabiru Sa'idu Dakata, is implementing, started during the administration of Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso. And today in Kano State, everybody is seeing what's happening. Even just yesterday, another round of beneficiaries of scholars were sent abroad, about 500 of them. So there's no question of whether some people are not happy with the leadership style. Those that are decamping are doing that for just their selfish reasons.
All right.
Not on ideological basis.
All right.
Some of them know that they poorly performed in their respective offices, and that's why they believe, because of the number of complaints from their constituents, they are thinking that they are likely not to get the ticket.
All right.
But we are happy because as far as Kano people is concerned, they are solidly behind the movement. They remain intact.
All right.
Those that decamped, they will go to the APC amid a fresh crisis for them. For instance, the just recent one that decamped to the...
I'm sorry. Of course, we would have loved to continue with this conversation, but this is the beat time will permit us. Kabiru Sa'idu Dakata is the DG, Kano State Signage and Advertisement Agency. It's been a pleasure having this conversation. Thank you for your time, sir. All right, let's of course move straight to the next conversation, and that is Nigeria's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, is heading into one of its most contentious national convention in history. Court battles have thrown the gathering into uncertainty, with conflicting rulings threatening to derail the 2025 Ibadan event. Suspicions of key national officers as factional disputes and calls for caretaker leadership have deepened the crisis, raising questions about the party's unity and its ability to challenge the ruling APC. Well, joining me right now to discuss this and, of course, some more is Dixon Uregbo, is a PDP member of the that's a Ayuato ward. I hope I got that correctly. But it's great having you, Dixon. Thank you for your time.
Ayuato ward.
All right, let's get straight to it, Dixon. The People's Democratic Party, and I know I've asked you this several times on this program. What is going on within your party? Because it appears every single day that passes, we keep hearing different stories. As regards your national convention, when is it holding?
First, I want to thank you and salute you from the city of Ibadan. I am in Ibadan. I have visited the venue for our convention, which is starting off tomorrow, being Saturday, to Sunday.
So you can confirm to us that the convention is starting tomorrow. You visited.
The convention is starting tomorrow, and nothing is stopping it. That is giving you the assurance you need to get. The convention is on tomorrow. The question you asked earlier about what is happening, why are we having every day one story after the other? It is simple, it's politics. And that goes to tell you that the claim that PDP is dead is a fallacy. PDP is the beautiful bride, and Nigerians are yearning for the party to come back to power to salvage it from this, the ruins that APC has gotten the nation into. So all that you're seeing is that APC haven't failed in delivering to the people whatever it is they promised. They have nothing to present, towards the 2027 contestation. And what are they doing? They call Jagaban a master strategist. And I have maintained that he's no strategist, anything. He knows nothing about strategy but poaching. So what is happening in PDP is the poaching formula that the current president and his gang have adopted to destabilize the party that held sway for 16 years. And indeed, those 16 years, Nigerians can attest to the difference. Haven't tested about 10 years, going to 12 years of the APC.
I mean, Dixon, you did raise an interesting angle to this. You said the Jagaban, that's the president, who of course everyone calls the master strategist. According to you, is no strategist, he's just
not
poaching.
Everyone. I'm not one of those that call him master strategist, because if he's a master strategist, how has it translated to governance in Nigeria?
Okay, we'll come back to that.
With the strategy so-called.
We'll come back to that, but let's go on this quick break. When we return, we'll dig deeper. Stay with us. We'll be right back. I still have Dixon Uregbo. He's a PDP member as my guest this evening. Thank you for staying with me. Now, coming back to your convention, which you confirmed to us that is your national convention, that is, which you confirmed that is holding tomorrow in Ibadan. I would like to put it side by side with of course, the court judgment stopping this convention. I mean, for those of you that will be part of it, are there not concerns that at the end of the day, this might, be thrown out as null and void?
My brother, you see, we're not unaware of the devices of the enemy. We are very much conversant with the plan to destabilize, disrupt, and indeed possibly destroy the PDP.
Can you be more specific as regards those behind this plan?
I have mentioned to you before, the man you referred to as a master strategist. He is directly behind the poaching that is going on in the PDP. That is the current leadership of our country, who has nothing to show for his about 3 years now, while in power. But of course, APC has held sway for about 10 years, going to 11 years, and there's nothing to show for it. What is their strategy? The strategy is to distract, disrupt, and possibly destroy the only party that Nigerians, can possibly embrace come 2027 if we are able to conclude all the arrangements that we're, putting together now. But like I said to you, we're not unaware of those plots of the enemy. The court cases, ask yourself, before now, what they were going out there in the media with was that PDP was dead and PDP was dead. And now seeing that the party is not dead, is not one of those that they can throw under the bus, what have they done? They have decided to use the judiciary, and this same judicial arm of government, the judicially ruled, the Supreme Court ruled, declaring that political party affairs are internal issues and should be discussed and solved at the party internal level, and not to bring it to the court. The court has no business, meddling in the affairs of a political party. Now, referring to the judgment that came today from Abuja that favored, like I told you, I'm in Ibadan, that favored the former governor of Jigawa State and all of that. I watched him earlier where he, expressed his displeasure, even though that he got judgment in his favor, but that he's not excited because that is like him attempting to destroy a house that he helped build and a house that accommodated him and gave him the platform that he, used to become two-time governor of Jigawa State and all of that. Sule Lamido remains one of the founding fathers of our party. So he expressed so much regret, and all of that. But there's also the judgment from here in Oyo State, not judgment, a court order now, affirming that the convention should proceed as planned. And that is what we are relying on to proceed with this convention.
All right,
okay.
Just before I let you go, I would just like a very swift response to this. Are you also expecting the FCT minister, His Excellency Nyesom Wike, at the convention tomorrow?
The FCT minister has shown clearly that he's no more a member of our party. That the claim that he's a member of the party and then that he's going to work against the plans of the party to help salvage the nation, that in every way is an affirmation that he's no longer interested in the affairs of the party. In fact, he is directly involved in destabilizing and possibly destroying the chances of the party. So if he comes here, it will be more like, who is this stranger that is infiltrating our camp? The PDP as a family has come back together to save itself from these ruiners who have ganged up with the people that have destroyed our country.
All right.
So FCT minister, as far as we're concerned, should continue with attempting to explain to Nigerians how that he attempted disparaging the Nigerian armed forces.
I mean, so that we can wrap this up. So that we can wrap this up. Dixon, so that we can wrap this up. Please hold on. I just want a straight answer. What if he shows up tomorrow? You said is according to you, he's a stranger to the party. But should he show up tomorrow?
At the moment, yes. If he shows up tomorrow, it will be more like a medicine interloper within our camp. We will not be expecting him tomorrow. If he shows up here,
so you will close the door.
Probably either
you shut the door
in his nature, looking for what does not exist.
All right.
We will not be excited to see such visitor come to our convention, because clearly everybody knows that Nyesom Wike is no more a member of the People's Democratic Party. By his actions, utterances, and all of it, he has left our party.
Thank you so much.
Well.
Thank you so much, Dixon Urego, People's Democratic Party member. And we wish you well, and definitely News Central will follow through as the convention, progresses.
We're looking forward to seeing you here on ground to report the happenings.
All right. Thank you once again for your time.